To get started with enrollment, go back to your course admin page and then click on Sections. Click on Add Sections to create a new section. Select a section name and a code. While your section name and code can be anything you like, make sure it is related to your new class and your class settings. When you're done, click on Add to save changes. This will create your new section in your D2L instructor dashboard. You can create multiple sections in each course that will help you enroll your students and differentiate between them. Now that you're done setting up your sections, go back to Course Admin and click on Classlist. If you want to add an existing student to your new course, click on Add Participants and then select Add Existing Users. Use this option only if this student has already been enrolled into a D2L course. Once you've found the student based on their first and last name or their username, just check the box next to their name, select a role as Dean Vaughn Learner, and then select the section you would like to enroll them into. When you're done, click on Enroll Selected Users. Now, if your student does not exist in D2L yet, go to Add Participants and then click on Create and Enroll a New User. When a new window opens, fill in the required information, so select their first and last name. Enter a valid email address, select their role as Dean Vaughn Learner, choose a password for them, or just leave the password field blank, and the default password will be Petersons123. Select a section you would like to enroll them into, and then click on Enroll. You will see this student in this section. If you need to enroll multiple students, you can click on Add Participants and then click on Import Users from File. If you'd like to import your class list from a CSV or a text file, make sure to follow the instructions on this page. Make sure your file includes their first name, last name, their password, their username, email address, the section code that you'd like to enroll them into, and their role as Dean Vaughn Learner. Here's an example of how you can set this up. So create a new Google spreadsheet and fill in the information to include your student's first name, last name, Petersons123 as their default password, their username as a combination of their first and last name, a valid email address, and their section code. If you're not sure what your section code is, go back to Course Admin, click on Sections, click on the section that you'd like to enroll your students into, and then copy the section code from there. And then just go back to Course Admin Class List to add participants, import users from a file on your computer, and then go back to your spreadsheet, and then paste the desired section code into this column. Next, make sure to include your student's role. In this case, it should be Dean Vaughn Learner plus your client ID number. You'll be able to see this ID number when you log into your instructor dashboard. When you click on Add New Participant, you will see your role as Dean Vaughn Instructor, which will also include your client ID number. So just make sure to copy and paste that number here and make sure that your student's role is Dean Vaughn Learner and then your client ID number. Since this is a demo account, the default role will just be Dean Vaughn Learner without a client ID. When you're done, go to File, Download, Comma Separated Values or CSV, and download the file. Then go back to D2L, go back to your instructor dashboard to import users from file, and then import the file. When you're done, click on Import. And this will import all the new students from your Google Sheet or your CSV file into your D2L class list. When you go to your class list, you can view all your students by user or by section. If you select View by Section, then you can view all your students per section and make sure that you've enrolled students into the correct class. Now, if you enroll your students into the wrong section for any reason, you can go back to your course admin sections, then select all your sections and click on Enroll Users. Here you'll be able to check the box next to your student's name to unenroll them from a section, enroll them into a different section, and so on. So you can make all those changes in course admin sections, Enroll Users. Now that we've made this change, when you go back to your class list, you can also email all your students directly from the platform. So if you go to your class list, just select the students you'd like to email, click on the little envelope button. When a new window opens, just write your students an email to inform them how they can log into their Dean Vaughn course. For example, the email can be something like, "Hi there, here are your login details for the Dean Vaughn Medical Terminology course. Your username is your first name dot your last name. Password is Petersons123, and here's the link to where you can log in." When you're done, just click on Send. And that's it. You've successfully enrolled your students into your Dean Vaughn online course.